Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I will be talking about how I learned English, how I improved my English. But before we get started, I want to talk about something. Firstly, I want you to not compare yourself with me or with anyone because everyone's level of comprehension and learning skills is totally different. And I also want to say this, I'm totally aware of my mistakes. I make a lot of mistakes, and some of you wanted me to take a video like this, and I will be talking about my experience in my English learning journey. Okay, so now let's get into the video. As I said before, I will be sharing with you what really worked for me, about my tactics. The first thing that I will be talking about is shadowing, in other name, imitation. There are a lot of channels out there and they are all focused on pronunciation, but there's a channel called English. I will be adding it to there or there, I don't know yet. I will learn this. Okay, you open that video and you follow along. You try to tell it at the same time. And I think this is really beneficial for your pronunciation and for fluency. Okay, now I'll be giving you an example.
Let's try shadowing. Copy the speaker while they are speaking. Remember, don't worry about your mistakes. You know what?
I think you should just go for it.
What have you got
to lose?
You've
You
got
got
plenty of experience,
and nobody is more passionate about this kind of work than you.
Just because you don't have a degree
shouldn't make a difference.
You've been doing this for real
for so much longer than anyone who just come out of university. As you see, after a few seconds, you try to say the exact thing that the video said. Okay, the next step, I will be talking about some apps. My favorite apps through my English learning journey were, if we are talking about vocabulary, it would be WordUp. Why? Because when I was going to school by bus, I was taking bus in order to go to school like 1.5 years ago, and every day I had to look at it for half hour, and that really improved my vocabulary, and it was really beneficial for my vocabulary. I don't use it that much nowadays, but I'm thinking to use it again. And another is, maybe you heard about it, I'm sure you did, it's Elsa speaking. It's a technology that has been developed by robots, or I don't know, that kind of things, but you try to tell it, and it tests your pronunciation, and it rates you from out of hundreds. And now I will be talking about series, films, and documentaries. These three of them, my favorite is series. I watch series with English subtitles most of the time, and maybe always. Whenever I have some words that I don't know its meaning, I take a screenshot, and after watching that part, I go and try to find it from dictionary and learn its meaning. And I have a notebook about vocabulary. I wrote it there, and a few days later I often read it again and again. Another thing I will be talking about is audiobooks. We have some English novels at our home, but I don't think it's that beneficial that if we don't hear what does it sound like. If you follow the text and if you hear it at the same time, it will be better for you and for English. You can get to learn how to pronounce each word correctly by listening it. And you also know how to emphasize words and how to stress them correctly. And another thing I will be talking about is recording yourself and comparing yourself. I have my videos from last year, and whenever I see the improving in my English, I become more and more confident about myself and try to practice more and try to record myself even more. And as we are talking about it, you gotta be spontaneous in that videos. Now, for example, I'm here talking to a video in English, but I don't have any preparation for this video. I only have this paper. It's keywords. I didn't write my whole speech. I can't, and I don't like memorizing something such as that big scripts. That's why I'm here trying to be spontaneous, talking to you. Because no one's gonna wait for you in real life. You are not going to get prepared for having a conversation with your best friend. It's now to change our environment into English learning environment. You can start with adding some post-its to your wall, to door handles, or wherever it will be suitable for you. Whenever you, for example, I have little post-its that are surrounded around my bed. Whenever I wake up, I look at them, try to learn them. It can be they can have idioms, proverbs, vocabulary, or anything you want to learn, basically. And I also have changing the language of your phone in English. And there are also some apps that are improved in order to show you daily idioms, proverbs, and things like that, and some famous sayings that will motivate you through learning English or in your life generally. Searching everything in English. If you are interested in science, history, maths, biology, physics, geography, you can search them out in Google, but in English. It has two advantages. You'll be learning them in English, you'll be learning new vocabulary, and you will be learning more about the topics you want to learn, because there are more sources in English as it's an international language. And this might be the most important thing in English learning. Talking to native speakers. This is so important for you to improve English. I mean, when you are talking to them, maybe you can tell them, please correct my mistakes, or they can talk to you after the mistakes you did. And the more you practice with someone you feel comfortable with, you will be enjoying learning English. I forgot to mention that don't be shy while talking to native speakers, because I think they might know how hard it is to learn a new language. If you be shy, or if you fear about or feel insecure about your accent or whatever, you may not feel comfortable, and that feeling of uncomfortable, you won't be able to speak well English. There's a TED Talk, I will be adding it in the link description box below. It says, learning English or speaking it is not an art to master. It helps you to communicate with people. So here our first aim will be communication. Can you express your ideas? Can you make other people understand you? I think that's the most important thing in English. Other thing is multitasking. What does it mean? It means you find a new hobby for yourself and you will try to do it in English. For example, you want to learn how to cook, so you can try to learn cooking in English. So that will be a new hobby of yours, and you'll be learning English at the same time while improving your cooking skills, right? Other thing I will be talking about is writing diary, journaling in English. It's also good for our mental health, and it makes you observe your thoughts, And also by doing this, you will be improving your writing. The last thing I will be talking about is being patient and not rush. Okay, because time heals everything, as we know, and if you want to achieve something, you won't achieve it in one day or 1 week or 1 month. You need time. It requires time. And also learning your mistakes and learning how to correct them. Mistakes are important, and you actually have to love your mistakes, because they have the power to turn you into something better than you were before. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that I can help you a little bit. And don't forget to comment your ideas down below. See you!